You ever seen those ads at Fisher Investments? We're fiduciaries. We do better when you do better. Now, that sounds great, right? But what does that really mean? Is it just about investments, or is there more to the story? Imagine for a second that you're a patient in a doctor's office and you have headaches, a sore knee, and maybe some weird rashes on your skin. Now imagine if the doctor says, "Oh, you know what? All you need is just vitamins. That's my specialty." Now you'd probably ask, shouldn't you check everything out or maybe call in a specialist? Well, that's what being a fiduciary should look like in finance. And not just doling out vitamins, but making sure you get the right specialists for every issue. So what is a fiduciary? Well, a fiduciary is legally and ethically obligated to act in your best interests, not just suitable, best. It means a registered investment advisor by law must put your interests first, ahead of commissions, company profits, or what's easiest for them. Brokers only need to recommend what's suitable. A fiduciary is held to a higher standard. If this was my mom's money, what would I do kind of standard. Your goals might be paying for healthcare so your family isn't burdened, creating reliable income that isn't vulnerable to market swings, and preserving your legacy. But you have questions and problems. How do I avoid running out of money? How do I protect against rising healthcare costs? So you come to me, your fiduciary advisor, and my job is to coordinate the right specialists, insurance pros for long-term care, investment managers for growth and income, coordinating with your CPAs for tax efficiency, estate planning attorneys for legacy. So picture the triangle. At the top, it's you, the client. It's about your dreams, goals, and legacy. In the middle is the fiduciary advisor. That's someone like me, your financial coordinator. And at the very bottom are the specialists, investments, insurance, tax, and estate planning. True fiduciary work means pulling in every expert needed so your plan isn't a one-size-fits-all. It's custom tailored for you. So think of it like building a house. You need a contractor, a fiduciary who organizes plumbers, electricians, and carpenters, not just one person with a toolbox trying to do everything half right. Here's where the industry gets it wrong. Some advisors say we're fiduciaries, but all they do is manage investments. Well, what about healthcare risk, income generation, inflation, long-term care, and taxes? If they're not coordinating those areas, they're missing half the picture. Remember, if all you have is a hammer, every problem looks like a nail. But financial health isn't one-dimensional. A real fiduciary coordinates everything: insurance, investments, income streams, taxes, legacy planning, and they do that with transparency, loyalty, and then your goals leading the way. It means bringing together every specialist needed so each money problem gets the right solution. Because at the end of the day, my job is not just to grow your assets, it's to protect your family, your lifestyle, and your legacy. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We're here for you every step of the way, getting you retirement ready.